Art.
Welcome everyone. It's just the guys' night. We
Boys
chilling,
night, boys night.
and I'm collecting rings.
Motherfucking Thanos in
Manliest
this bitch.
activity. Yeah.
I would like
activity.
to resurrect a fun thing now that there's not 7 of us that our wonderful friend Shan used to do. And that is each week I'm just going to throw it to one of you randomly, and you're going to have to give me a dumb merch idea. So, we're going to do...
When you say a merch idea, do you mean like a merchandise like in game or
Yes.
something that we should create?
Like something that we create for the game and theoretically sell, except none of that actually happens. Like we're making t-shirts for this campaign to sell.
Have sex, distant honking.
All right. First merch corner goes to Dev.
Since we were just in Blumenthal, I think that the first shirt should be the most terrifying boss we've ever fought, which I think might have had 2 of us unconscious very early on, and that was the Great Goose. Yeah, it will be a shirt. No, it's going to be a pillow so that it can be made with down, so you can be snuggled to rest by it. It's, in fact, it's going to be just like the little item that we had for short
The
rest that
snuggle
allows you
beast?
to get an extra little D8 of healing. But now it's for you, viewers
Nah.
at home, to sleep with the protection and fury of a giant goose. You got nightmares? Giant goose will enter into your nightmares and be worse than whatever is there. There you go.
I was
Pay
really
attention
hoping you were
to
gonna go with-
the small text at the bottom of your screen at the end of this campaign to show you how effective that's going to be. Anyways,
3 payments of 1995.
What did we do last week, Dev?
Okay. After the night of festivities in Blumenthal, Adelaide departed to aid her home city of El Pierre, pursue a lead on Corinthia Piermont. She did not leave alone, as Varrock, Sourfang, and August went with her. The rest of the Farsiders continued on to the Dwendalian capital, Rexentrum, to investigate and interfere with the underling of Cassius Dyer, Trent Perkins. After making it past the entrance gate, our intrepid adventurers made their way to the Dragon's Skull Tavern and Inn. That's its name in common. I do not recall its Zimnian name. After learning where a noble acquired a Direbrand garment and subsequently having Bubdub defeat him in an athletic competition, Lawrence went to see the Chantry of the Dawn, a temple to Palor. Watching him arrive but leaving him there, Oni did not witness his ambush and abduction at the hands of unknown assailants. That is it.
Thank you. And that's kind of where we're going to pick up a little bit. So most of you are still in the Dragon Skull Tavern. However, Oni is out and about. Are you doing anything in particular? Or are you just kind of exploring?
She walking.
Beating up people, taking their rings.
Oh yeah, who has a ring on? No.
You see somebody in the midst of a proposal.
I
Snatch.
thought you were doing Kamehameha.
That's what I thought you were doing too for a second.
Tune in
the
next
middle of
time.
a Kamehameha.
Dragon Ball Z.
They've actually been having that fight since before we started this campaign, but the whole time they've just been screaming as they power up.
Makes sense.
The
I think Oni would go to a spot. The Cobalt Soul. She's not going to enter. Well, she is going to enter, but she's going to basically let them know that she may be coming back with a bunch of people if they would allow them. If not, then she'll just talk to them.
All right. So
Have
you
somebody
go to
jump me,
the-
Denny.
You end up in the Court of Colors, which I believe is on this map somewhere. Perhaps, oh, it is R7, which is over in the Tangles.
Nice.
And in there, there is a large, like cerulean stone building marked by 4 short multi-level domed towers of polished blue stone. And this is the Rexentrum branch of the Cobalt Soul Library. You go inside and you talk to just like a porter who can relay your message to someone higher up that will be there, earlier in the morning. So what I need you to do is to give me a persuasion check at advantage.
We're not persuasive people. Monks.
Have to
We're
roll
kind
an
of just
18, I believe.
my persuasion advantage. It's gonna be like 2 1s.
7.
Oh, that's yeah.
I mean, it's not awful.
It's
And
pretty
you're
bad.
like giving him factual information. So
This is true.
he does say that he will relay it. You don't know if he's going to be very prompt about it with that. He seems kind of nonchalant, but he did say he would do it.
Okay. She'll just come back tomorrow
All right, hell yeah.
when the thing happens. So
7's not awful. I hope that precedent stays for persuasion checks.
for that level of persuasion check, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
are we
that's
all
pretty bad.
0? Oh wait, no. Dev has charisma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my persuasion is a +9.
Yeah.
Listen, some people try to make their characters like mechanically powerful in combat. I put points in skill expert to get proficiency in persuasion and expertise in insight because I wanted to tell the story of the boy who did not get socialized being a lot better at it now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Do you go right back to the bar, Art, or
Or
So I know last week I was saying that she did, but she was bored of whatever they were doing in the bar. So I don't think she would go back. She kind of just wanders around, I think.
okay, that's fair. Roll me a D100 and call high or low.
Low.
Okay. You don't see anything too interesting. You do, however, see a flyer kind of in like a public trash receptacle as you're walking by, and you notice it because it's like shimmering.
Ooh.
And it's a flyer for the opening of the Invulnerable Vagrant 2 in Rexentrum.
Ooh. I don't even know what that means. What?
And it's very shiny.
Is
very
it tonight?
shimmery. No, the grand opening was last week.
Damn.
But you know that it's a magic shop and it's open now.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think, yeah, she spends time out there and then eventually goes back.
Okay.
I'm debating if she would check on Lawrence at the temple, but chances are she wouldn't.
Yeah, that's track.
So-
Hell yeah. You get back. I guess I will say the party goers. Is there anything you guys wanted to accomplish before going to bed?
I mean, I'm wearing the whole cloak and stuff because I've got a pretty distinctive look. Not that it's good to travel with a grung and a green half giant because it removes some of the attention from myself, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely like I already got the information about where that noble kid got the cloak, so
Yeah.
I would have already headed upstairs. Or at least made sure from like up above looking down the balcony, seeing making sure that Bub Dub doesn't become too drunk and disorderly.
Yeah.
I wasn't having too much to drink. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having fun.
Pick up.
Hiccups and just the biggest bubble in the world comes out.
No, my throat just gets really big when I hiccup. It almost looks like I'm about to puke, but not quite.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Eventually,
tavern music.
nearing the end of the night, maybe like 1:30 in the morning, Oni walks back in. Probably just going
No
to bed
lord.
based on what your wants were, but
Probably. If they're still sitting there drinking and having fun, she just sees them and then just moves on.
At this point, Plop's probably like almost fully sentient. Like Bubdub has his command in there to like, if I get too drunk, take me away. It's a built-in command for Plop, and so Bubdub's probably just like thrown over the shoulder of Plop, and Plop's like carrying him into the next room. Like
Hubdub's trying to say his safe word, but he can't do it because he's too drunk. Flugelhorn, flugelhorn.
If Oni sees that, she'll pat Bubbed Up on the back as he's leaving.
No, thank you. Bubdub's just like glazed over. Lights are on, no one's home. Absolutely no one's home. His eyes are normally just pitch black. They're like a dull gray right now because he's so hammered.
Doing the neurodivergent thing of drinking to quiet the voices.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
In which case, Taurus was probably doing the opposite. Taurus was probably sitting down in this chair in front of the fire without. He probably did get a drink, but probably didn't drink it. He's just been sitting there holding a glass because it's comfortable, but it's just been full. And he's just been sitting there. He's watched Bub Dubs has fun, and then when everyone goes off to bed, he probably would
Aww.
down his warm beer and head off to bed.
Oh.
Aww. He's so
Taurus entering his
sad.
sad boy era.
Yeah. He's sad boy.
Got some Cure albums he could use. I should say Cure Wounds.
He's got to start asking Roke for music recommendations soon.
Oh man. All right. Well, easy enough. Morning finds you, and it is very easy, or I should say, it's very difficult to sleep in Wrexham's room. It is loud. As almost at daybreak, the streets begin to hustle and bustle. The day is yours, gentlemen.
Walk out of the room, and I'm just kind of taking inventory. I'll wait to wake Bub Dub up last as he needs it. I'll probably fetch him some water from the bath area in a pitcher to actually just kind of drizzle on him to rehydrate him. As he does need to be submerged every now and then. I know that probably Plop might have done that for him, but yeah, we'll do that and just get him some to also drink.
Plop just
Probably-
has a built-in water. He's just standing over Bub Dub, just with a sprinkler on him.
Bubdub still has the alchemy jug, technically, and so Plop's just pouring it on him.
Yeah.
It holds like some tens of gallons of water magically, and so it's just being poured on him.
That's if you had it set to water, not mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll, because I went to bed the earliest, I'm likely the first to rise, so I'll just kind of knock on everybody's doors, including Lawrence's.
I actually would say Oni's probably up still.
Oh, never went to sleep?
Well, no, went to sleep, but, you know, like, she's early riser, I would think. If not her, the voice in her head will definitely get her up.
The voice in her head.
I mean, don't Clash Star need less sleep or something? Or am I mixing that up with something?
I think they just don't dream.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, they don't dream. Instead, they get sent to, like, another plane or some weird something.
Yeah.
Well,
Something.
it makes one character who eats dreams and one character who doesn't, who's had his dream eaten.
Is there a balcony like, do some of these rooms have like a small balcony on them, or probably not, just like a room? And
Yeah, these are pretty tiny rooms. I'd say there's a window because you're on the first floor.
okay, that's fine. Then Oni's doing yoga in her room. Boom.
yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I knock on each door just to hopefully assemble in the morning.
Assemble.
Oni's just doing scorpion pose.
Yeah. Eventually she'll.
Oni's Black
open a door.
Widow. Roke, I guess, is Captain America. Tor is obviously Hulk. Bubdub, as I guess, is kind of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
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 Man.
August would have
Kind
been
of, in a
Hawkeye,
way,
I
yeah.
guess.
True. True.
We should all just start, if August ever comes back, just start calling him Clint.
Alright.
No
Yeah.
answer from Lawrence's door.
I knock again, and if there's still no answer, I'm going to enter. After
Okay.
announcing myself.
It
Don't
was
shoot.
It was not locked, which is weird for Lawrence. And
Indeed.
If they had left anything, like any of their like traveling gear, it would be in here. But other than
But the
that,
bed is
there are no-
unused.
yeah, bed's unused.
Yeah.
There's no personal effects.
Immediately, Roke knows that's not a good thing. And where he had politely knocked before, he's now going to on everybody's door.
Well,
Well, why so loud?
Wake up. We're missing one.
Which one?
Lawrence.
Someone more concerning the. Okay, yep, nope, time to go. Bubdub is aware this is not normal behavior.
I think Oni would get out of her room and look at them. They're kind of freaking out. They're like, "Why are you running?" No,
why are you running?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. You did the
Don't
correct
apologize for
thing.
that. Yeah, don't apologize for that. That was amazing.
Maybe Lawrence is just eating or something.
I step the 5 steps it takes for me to look at the dining hall. Don't see him or any generic white guy that he sometimes disguises himself as.
I
And
don't
then
mean
walk
here.
back.
I mean elsewhere.
Right, our paranoid gunslinger decided to go out on his own, not come back, not tell us where he was going, because he wants to eat somewhere specific in a place he's never been.
If he is supposed to be so paranoid, why would he leave in the first place?
I don't know, you were the one who followed him. Where'd he go?
I didn't follow him. You don't know I followed him. Get out of here.
Actually, with the
Get
passive
outta here.
perception that was like versus the stealth that was rolled last time, yeah, both
I
Bubdub and I saw
left
you
the
both leaving.
room. Yes, leaving. That doesn't mean following. Get out of here, Metabird.
Yeah, look, I'm assuming that you do that because he left and then you left after him. I mean,
But
you want to tell me that you didn't follow?
Oni
No.
will say that yeah, he went to a temple, but he's probably just there praying. Maybe he even slept there.
Well, let's go find out.
Oh, yeah. You guys, do you all go to the Chantry of the Dawn?
Yeah, Oni will go.
Tor's following. He's probably definitely has. He's waking up, then immediately sent on the hunt for Lawrence. So he is just grabbing things from carts as he passes. Food.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He has to get his carbs in. Probably leaving like too much money, so that way he can just keep walking.
Let's see.
As soon
I can
as
see-
Adelaide's gone, you're overpaying for things again. And I
Oh,
love
yeah.
how at first she was doing that as well, and it was fine. But then she ran out of money.
If it's like a whole pie, like I gotta get my carbs in.
You can find some awesome, like strudel at carts, soft-boiled eggs, some yogurt, some real good
Nice.
coffee. Let's see, what's a traditional German breakfast? You can find some pretzels with like egg in the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'll just buy that whole cart.
the whole cart.
Like a handful of them.
Yeah, I'll say like 5 gold gets you like a to-go box full of fucking.
5 gold.
Yeah. Well, 5
I remember
gold,
at the
like,
beginning.
the biggest
beginning
to-go
camp-
box. There's like 80 in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'll eat
At
like
the beginning of the campaign is
or
like
2 of those.
one gold is like a commoner's like yearly salary.
No. It's 4
I'm
gold
just-
a weekly salary. That's
just
still
dropping.
going off that. Yeah, you just bought out the cart. You said.
Yeah, I did. And I'm definitely eating it for breakfast and not my feelings.
Hell yeah.
So is it just a bunch of food that's in his arms, and like some of it
Yeah.
might be spilling off of like
Yeah, if you want some, just ask Oni. Tor
well,
will probably
whatever-
offer.
whatever's about to fall, she'll catch it
It's in a
and
box.
and eat that.
It's not like he's got a loot goblin's like
you don't know
trope.
me. You don't know me.
Oh, also, I don't know how I forgot.
Ah!
There are waffle carts.
They're waffle carts?
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Wow.
Okay, so reserve half the box for waffles.
Pumped up's in for waffles.
Yeah.
Pumped up's immediately in for waffles. He's
Have
like,
you seen
Oni
those
will take a
waffles that like they have like the waffles on a stick, and then but they have like a waffle stuffed inside an ice cream cone and filled with like I know there's waffle cones, but they take a
Yeah.
freaking waffle cone and stick a waffle in a cone and then fill it with
No,
like
I've never.
cream and goodness and coat it
Oh,
in syrup.
that's more of a Hungarian thing,
Ew.
but it's really good. I think they call it like a chimney stack is like the American or the English word
Damn.
for it.
When I lived in Houston, like walking distance from my apartment, they did it, and it wasn't good. It cost so many extra hours in the gym.
At all.
I love that for you.
But yeah, eating breakfast.
While
Again,
walking.
I'm it's not like I'm hunched over looking around suspiciously, but I'm covering my shock of now like mostly white and silver hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. After a little bit, you guys do in fact make it to the Chantry of the Dawn.
Yep.
Bub would have been keeping an eye out too if there's anything crazy,
Yeah, makes sense.
as he is high passive.
And Oni, for the most part, will walk exactly where she saw Lawrence go, but she didn't stay around, so she doesn't know how far he,
Yeah.
went. Just as far as he was.
Makes sense.
And
Does Rokel ask for a direction of where she last saw him? It's not an accusatory thing, by the way. He's just now, it's a matter of fact thing.
Freaking out, man.
I mean, he sounded like it. He's gone. No, but
He didn't say it's your fault. He just said he is gone.
No.
The guy
I'm not
doesn't-
saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're blaming. No, the freaking out part. But yeah, she'll stand where last she saw him, and then just say to the group, "And this is the last place I saw him before I walked around myself."
Like in a circle?
Brooke's
Yes, in
gonna
a
ignore that
circle.
and go up and start.
It was a long pause, but she said yes in a circle.
Can I? Can
Deadpanned.
Can Bub look around, like if this is a place where the last like saw him, just kind of like look around and see if there's like any sign of like where like any Lawrence signs,
Yeah.
Jackrabbit,
give me-
anything of that nature.
Give me a perception or investigation.
I would like to either aid or guidance you, whichever you prefer.
Guidance would be better because I already get advantage, and yeah,
Guidance, +2 to whatever you roll.
awesome. They're the same.
Jesus Christ.
He found Lawrence.
Yeah. You reach through space-time.
I can make it a 30. I can make it a 38.
No, you're good. Jesus.
I can make it a 39.
Yeah.
Rookie numbers. Can't even break 40. What a loser.
Dude, I gotta tell you some shit in the break about my bard. Shit got weird last week. With a 31 and a nat 20, you're sort of looking around, and you don't find really anything, which is weird. Like, you think you should find like a cigarette butt. Like, Lawrence is, if nothing else, a mess, right? So like, you should see something. Like, you should see, he's a big guy, like where his footprints were in the grass. The grass isn't like super hard or anything. And with that 31, I'll say you can tell that this place has been like scrubbed of any evidence of anything.
So,
It's too clean here. Like, way too clean here.
elaborate, if you would.
Lawrence is, what, almost the same size as Tor at this point? Right?
He's
What?
dense for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bring me down to that level.
He's tall. Then fuck off.
Not much. Yeah, he's like to my shoulder. He's still
Lawrence
just
is
a
a
wee
bit-
lad.
Look,
Lawrence is a
he's
big
7
fella.
foot, you're 8 foot. There's a, you
Yeah,
know,
who-
but it's all relative to
I'm
somebody who's like 3 feet tall.
Everybody
From
else
Bub
is the
Dub's
same
angle,
size to me.
The hat makes him look bigger too.
Everybody else is like 10 feet tall to Bub Dub. He comes up to everybody's shins. It doesn't matter to him. Oni's like 9 feet. He doesn't care even if Oni's only, what, 6 feet tall? It doesn't make a difference. The only one even close to his height is Nova, or August. And August is still like 5 feet tall. I was like, you'd expect to see a lot more. Like, footprints, anything. Right? Like,
Yeah.
nothing. It's not even a cigarette butt. Even though I know he was trying to stop. I've seen him sneaking a few, but I respect.
Alright, the grass doesn't have any patterns on it. That is peculiar.
I didn't see Jackrabbit or anything, did I?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Which also means if something happened to him, it was somebody with arcane means. Not that it's necessarily going to do anything here, but it would be against my due diligence not to. I'm going to use a divine sense, which, if nothing else, maybe I'll pick up something from this church.
Right.
If I get any fiendish residue, that
I'm
would
trying to
be...
think. Can you give me a? I was gonna say religion, but it's not really religion. Let me. Give me a moment. I must consult
the tomes.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can give me
only-
insight, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any benefit to having divine sense up, or is it only allowed because I have divine sense up?
Only allowed because you have divine sense up.
Gotcha.
But you can guide yourself.
Will do. Thank you, sir.
Please, sir.
Please.
Please,
sir. Who was actually the last person to see him, but nobody will ever know that.
No.
But he's also the only person we know in town.
Yeah. With an
Please,
18
may I have another?
insight, you are uniquely able and attuned to this specific fiendish magic.
Signature of it, yeah.
Yeah, you almost sense a similar... It like feels almost the same as the circles that used to trap you and your mother. But it's different.
Gotcha. Does it also, from when the rift opened, does it have that same kind of stench of a space between spaces, aka teleporting or movement, implying that, like, we're not going to find tracks around here?
You don't pick up any of that.
Okay.
However, you can give me an Arcana check, but use your Charisma instead of Intelligence. So, like, whatever the difference is.
Alright, so that's going to be a straight charisma check for me since I don't have proficiency.
Perfect.
Yeah.
With a 12, it's roll a d4 real quick, because I know you would.
Okay.
With a 14, it's real hard to say. I'll say you can. You assuredly don't pick up any of the teleportation effects. But like I'll say it's like something in the back of your head, like I said before, similar but different. Similar but different.
I'm gonna roll that d8 that I just got for the...
Perfect.
Yeah, because this, feels like it would be my due diligence to
Hell
do,
yeah.
so that's a 21.
Yeah. With a 21, you can sort of... You catch a scent. You catch something, and all of a sudden you, like, kind of zoom out, and you see kind of something from your childhood that you never really gave any mind to because it didn't affect you. It didn't do anything to you.
Mhm.
But the fiendish runes that bound you could also be bastardized to bind people to service.
Oh, no. he's kind of got like the 1,000-yard stare as he has just opened up his awareness, and he's kind of just blankly looking forward and clenching his fists. We're not gonna find any more traces of him.
What does it mean?
Not around here. We need to do what we came here to do, and we need to stay together. No more venturing off alone. Is that understood? I look around, and I specifically lock eyes with Oni.
Oni is not looking at you because I was going to say, Denny.
Yes.
Oni was going to be looking around to see if anyone was watching, if anyone just happened to be looking at us as we were like searching for Lawrence. Like, just sometimes there's people nearby who are more a little too nosy.
Give me a perception check.
Or trying to watch how good a job they did.
Or at least, like, what is this? Or it's maybe some crazy ass people are like that.
Right.
How good did I do?
You did a 19.
19.
Give me one moment to consult the tomes.
Tomes shall be consulted.
What do I spend my inspiration die on? Not on combat or saving throws and stuff. On gaining information that I, out of character, already know.
That is the best use.
Absolutely.
I used all my inspirations in Chan's campaign on like the dumbest shit, like doing a backflip.
Nah, that makes sense though.
That's not stupid.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like the perfect
fun.
way to use it.
Yeah. Okay. With a 19 perception, you notice a up in one of the towers. You notice somebody looking.
Okay.
Like, not that it's me, but just for my own visual, one of the towers of the church.
Yes. Like they're like up there.
Ah, that is how high is that?
Like
Would you say?
Tony's gonna try to scale it.
I'm
Just wondering.
maybe like 120, 150 feet, somewhere in between there.
I could do it.
I was about to say. I was like, oh, he's gonna try to scale it.
She
She'll
clocks
think about
it for a moment. Yeah, she clocks it for a moment and does do some calculations in her head, but then I guess will somewhat be pulled back to whatever is being said amongst the
Right
group.
as he's saying no running off on our own.
Right, interesting. There seemed to be someone looking at us.
I look up. Can I see the person that's looking at us?
As
She-
you see like a swish of clothing as they turn and go inside.
Was it long enough to see what kind of clothing?
What were you gonna say, Art? And then I'll address.
She's gonna try and stop them from just looking immediately, but if it happened, it happened.
The saucer eyes.
I was about to say, Bubdub's zooming in. Bubdub has no concept of stealth in this moment. He's trying to find Lawrence. He's like, where the fuck's my
There's a
friend?
staircase,
And
so
what
we
was
can
your
meet them at the
question?
bottom.
Did I catch any like identifying features, or is
He
it just
wanted
kind
to
of a
see if
swish
it
of
was
clothing
Gucci or
and
Louis
gone?
Vuitton.
Yeah, like, is it vestments? Is it white and gold? That sort of thing.
Is
Yeah,
it Cobalt
give me-
soul attire or
Give me a
like,
perception
religious?
check, just because it's so far away.
Awesome. 23. I'll flash that. Fuck it. Make it a 29.
Right. with a
29?
29? With a 29, you do see sort of a flash of white and red vestments as they spin.
White and red, please remind me of what that would be. Is this?
I mean, you would
God.
know that this temple is a temple to the Dawnfather.
Okay, so that my bad. That was kind of what I was getting at. I was trying to put colors with gods.
Yeah, makes sense. It's less colors, but that is what this Chantry of the Dawn is.
Or uniforms with.
Yeah.
Got it.
Habit, if you will. But yeah, that's what you see.
I do see the staircase beneath each tower. Do we think it'd be more prudent to enter through there, or is that not available to enter through?
Say that one more time. I was in the tomes.
Each of these towers does have a staircase underneath it. Would it be more prudent to enter through there, or do we think that it'd be...
Those staircases just lead to like a stained glass window and like an array of candles like you'd see in a Catholic church.
Like the, hey, we're closed, but you can still come and set up your prayer here.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Come on, let's head them off. And, heading to the front door and attempting to enter to potentially, meet this person at the base of the staircase or cut them off, try to figure out who they were.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted.
The door opens, and you can see inside. This is a very cool map.
It's
a cool map.
So much is.
Where will we be? The bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only see one figure on the map.
That is on purpose.
Okay.
It is early enough where there is no like service or anything happening. You see there is incense lit around this large cathedral. You can see the weapons are set up for service, as the Dawnfather faith is genuinely just an analog for Christianity.
Yeah, that's why Chris chose it, or TJ.
You see this massive organ in the back with these statues of, there's a solar on top, and sort of these damned
demons
folks at the bottom, either being saved or slain. It is up to your, interpretation. You see that in the solar's left hand, there's sort of a glowing, like it is very bright, and it is hovering above the hand, I should say, like yellow orb. And you see just depictions of the Dawnfather, of his followers, of angelic iconography, all in just incredibly well done stained glass throughout the cathedral. And you see this man sort of kneeling, genuflecting, if you will, for those that know that term, and praying in a pew.
I like his ornamentation.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go sit in the pew next to him, but not interrupt his prayers yet.
Okay.
But just make him aware that, I'm sure he's aware of my presence if I just sit there.
Copy that.
Oni clears her throat when she moves closer.
Hell yeah. They sort of they don't turn to look. They just say, "Are you here to pray?"
Not today, but I understand you're praying, and you could get back to it. I just have a question for you, if you don't mind. There is a person who is of your flock, your faith. And she'll describe the human
You didn't show up as a human
version.
last night.
Thought he did.
Well, he
Yeah,
can only do
did.
that for an hour, and he did it at the gate.
Oh,
Oh.
my bad.
Then it would be the regular version of Lawrence. She'll describe it. Did you happen to see someone like that come here?
I think they don't really break their prayer. They don't open their eyes. They don't turn to look at you. And they say, "I've seen a soul such as this. In my dreams, they are troubled."
The path they walk is one of atonement. Difficult as it may be. What have your dreams shown you?
I've seen them I must consult the tomes. I thought I had it. I apologize. But
What's Bubbed Up and Tor doing?
Bubdub's just observing. He doesn't want to get too involved, just in case the person feels overwhelmed and feel like somebody's ganging up on him. He's trying to just kind of just admire the architecture and kind of just, I don't want to say enjoy the atmosphere, but be present and be on the lookout of anybody else that might look suspicious. Would there be somebody in that general vicinity?
yeah, I'll say there's nobody enters. I'll let you know if anybody does, but as of now, it's just you guys and this priest.
There's not an upper area or anything like that? Like a viewing deck or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
These ceilings are large. There is a sort of deck in the back. It's not a viewing deck. It's almost just like a path between the towers. Like,
Okay.
catwalk's the wrong word because it's like elegant, but it's there. And the priest then speaks up. I've seen them standing in this very cathedral in my dreams, laughing, holding a weapon.
Are they alone?
No, there were others. They were all laying on the ground. can't make out faces. The only one I can ever make out is his.
Does that sound familiar to any of us?
My guess is there is a something that he was using early on in this campaign that Bubdub caught him with.
Yeah. I mean, does this church look familiar to Tor?
Oh, it's the same church.
Yeah.
The one in your vision was much more red. The iconography was different. But as far as like
The
floor
features.
plan, same.
Yeah, wasn't the roof like broken open?
Yep.
I guess Tor would finally like snap out of it and get a little bit closer. I too have seen what you're dreaming. Is there anyone you know who'd be looking for him?
The only dreams I've had with him are that one and one with much fire. I know not who he is, though now I know he is a friend of yours. I know not where he's from or who may be looking for him outside of you all. I only pray that he finds absolution.
He's been taken. And I think he might be... And this is the first time that I'm, like, saying it. It's only been, like, 10 minutes since I discovered it. I have reason to believe that he is being coerced, compelled, or controlled by arcane means. Or fiendish ones.
You see with that his eyes open, but he does not raise his head to pray or stop praying.
Have any of these streams been recent?
On and off over the last year or so. Not often, but they left enough of an impression that the description jarred it loose.
What is your name? And were you the one watching us from the tower?
I am Cardinal Oscar. And yes, I was doing my rounds and noticed you all snooping in the gardens, so I took interest.
Those gardens are where he was seemingly abducted. He was here last night, of his own volition.
Denny,
Yes.
this temple is huge, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but this feels like it feels like a far distance to be up there and to be here praying before we got through this front door.
Mm-hmm.
Could I insight him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he could be telling the truth. But...
My body is a temple reveals the rippling muscles.
Yeah. With a
that's not great.
16 insight, I mean, you could have made it in that time, and Faith works in mysterious ways. Maybe he has access to magics via the Dawnfather.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, she's just eyeing. She's not saying anything.
Cardinal,
Yes,
I expect we're going to be informing the Cobalt Soul of our continued expense, but although secrecy does seem relevant or prevalent in most cases, your visions make me wish to share. And I'm going to, unless anybody stops me, start revealing to him what it is we are doing, like in the grand scale. With as much just matter of fact and sincerity, the fact that the Crimson Calyx is, unstable, and that we have witnessed the multiple chains of Thrazdun being broken, and that Lawrence was chosen as a vessel for him and then rejected it and was accepted by the Dawnfather's grace. Yes, Oni.
Yeah, I think Oni probably would have stopped before any of that happened.
Would have stopped.
Rogue?
Would have stopped Roke from saying everything.
Yeah, that's
Only because we just met this man. Like, yeah, okay, you could be like, I'm very religious, I'm here. Like, she doesn't. She'd be like,
Be specific about where
Cardinal. Once you, I think, said we're here for, and then I don't know where Roke would have started, but it probably would have been right after you said the first thing, because she didn't know where you were going with it until you said the first whatever it was. Like, depending on what it was, like you're saying we're here to stop the the Chain Daddy stuff.
I said the Crimson Calyx was unstable and that the Chained Oblivion is working its machinations to be freed. Is that where you tried?
I think Oni knows about the Crimson Calyx because of what's his face, my other character. So she probably would stop you right there. She'd be like, Cardinal, it's been my apologies. We've had a rough night. It is possible we may come back and have a conversation with you, but we need to try to find a friend.
They finally stand up and look at you all. They sort of put their arms in their sleeves, like Adelaide used to, yeah, they say, "I wish you luck in your endeavors. I will certainly keep my eyes and ears open for your friend."
Thank you very much. I think she looks at Rogue like, the fuck? No. She's like,
Rogue
get out.
Looks a bit irritated and impatient, but he's going to follow her lead.
As you begin to walk away, I think for this, maybe only Roke hears this, maybe Bubdub as well, because he is passive as nuts. But you hear, as if it's said just loud enough for you and you alone to hear, young Scion, a word.
He stops looks over his shoulder, looks at the rest of his friends, gives them a nod, and turns to head back to see Cardinal Oscar.
Bub Dub won't follow. He'll just observe.
Yes, Cardinal.
Hope one day you deem yourself as worthy as he does. And then he bows and walks away.
Not sure how to process that. He kind of just gazes his eyes to the damned souls and gazes to the solar that is either helping or judging. And he can't help but, even as self-important as it seems, insert himself into the angelic figure and the visage of Lawrence and his friends as the damned souls clawing upwards. Before turning to rejoin the rest of the group.
Yes. All right, you guys exit the Chantry of the Dawn. Where to?
Well, first I'm gonna speak to Oni most directly, but the rest of the group as well. Why did you stop me?
We just met the man. We don't know who he is.
Your
Considering,
mistrust is a problem, Oni.
if you let me finish my sentence, considering someone very close to you uses people who look like others, considering Lawrence disappeared here, considering he was watching us, maybe we should be more careful.
Perhaps, but if there is any figure or group or association that is the least likely to be involved with the Chained Oblivion, it would be those who follow the deity that did chain him in the first place. I don't know if Art knows, but Oni would probably know that, and there's like artistic renditions of it. Paylor did, he was the one who eventually did chain Thrazdun away, but in the process, Ayun, the mistress of the Cobalt Soul, was injured and has been injured since, hence why she's been less active in the world. So that's information relevant that every Cobalt Soul member would know. It's like,
Yeah, Oni probably knows that, but she, with what you said, she would just say, as true as that is, I could put on a cloak of the Dawnfather and start spewing things to someone who doesn't know anything. Not saying that you don't, I'm just saying
I'm worried
anyone
about
could
the
put on a cloak.
ignorance. That's true, but that would be a lot of effort to do something that they didn't know we were going to come here for. Regardless, I understand your intention, but perhaps you'd feel more comfortable if we checked in with the Soul, shared our information there, got their opinion on Cardinal Oscar, and then were to share with him, because people can't prepare and people can't help if they're ignorant to what's happening. And at this point, it seems less likely that this is going to be a problem we can solve on our own. Yes, Tor.
That is a good point, but I do agree with Oni.
Well, then maybe we don't tell them what we are doing, but we tell them the facts of what is happening. That there are figures who are doing this. And if nothing else, we could potentially gauge the reaction to see if they already know or not.
Yeah. It's just... We've seen the Chained Oblivions people everywhere at this point, and it would be right up his alley to have spies in his greatest enemy's church.
I have to believe that such an institution would have at least its more important
Protections.
secrets. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lawrence thought
that's
that
something
too.
I've never been accused of before.
Especially
would you feel
coming
more
from Tor?
Yeah, would you feel more comfortable if we were to speak with the Cobalt Soul first and get their opinion on the Cardinal before sharing and collaborating?
I do think that is the best choice at the
Biased as it
moment.
may be, I'm willing to accept that.
I mean, if you have other places you want to go, you can.
No, that's not the point. Yes, please lead us. I really need to use the restroom, so I will be right back.
Copy that. It is 10:30, so we can put a pin in that convo real quick and take our little break. So everyone else can use the restroom and such. We'll be back. Bye-bye.
You're muted.
Hey, everybody! We're going back to playing D&D. We
Hell yeah.
lost a party member, and we have no clue where to find them.
Yeah. Let's see. As this conversation between Oni and Roke, well, I guess the whole party is continuing. I'm just curious as to, it's maybe 10 a.m. It's been a couple hours since you achieved your giant box of food. How much is left?
Not much is left.
Okay, hell yeah.
Not much is left. Between what Oni's grabbed from falling and just the time I was quietly in a corner in the church.
Oh gosh.
Toward
Yeah.
Dad Bod arc incoming. All right. So I believe you guys were discussing revealing things to the Cardinal.
Yeah, by first getting the opinion of the Cobalt Soul. So I assume we're either walking in that direction, and potentially, if we see any of the shops that we had already discussed visiting along the way, I see no reason not to stop there. As we're going to the Cobalt Soul, get the
Yeah,
inventory at the beginning of the day.
The good part about the shops is they're also in the Tangles. I will say Bub Dub, with your passive, you also see, it's like kind of tattered now on a bulletin board, but it catches your eye because it's almost like a GIF. And it's about the Invulnerable Vagrant 2 opening in Rexentrum. And there is just a smiling picture of a furbolg, kind of chubby, who is just giving a thumbs up, and then he smiles, and then it disappears. Then he gives a thumbs up, and he smiles, and it disappears.
I feel like if we need anything arcane, just probably go there.
Maybe he knows something about other furbolgs as well.
There's always a chance. This is not a normal sign, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, might as well.
Have we heard of the Invulnerable Vagrant? I don't remember, to be totally honest. We haven't.
Oni probably has. You guys haven't been to Zadash, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't been there. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure, like...
Yeah, Oni probably has. It's like a very comprehensive magic shop with a very... Eccentric's the wrong word, but it's also not.
Eclectic?
Yeah, there we are.
Right. Sorry, I was laughing too much at the whole. He's a furbolg. He probably knows other furbolgs. I was like, that's wild.
They're just a hive mind.
The furbolgs are a hive mind is
Yeah.
insane.
I don't know. I thought you would have known that after playing Yinlin.
That's fair. But yeah, she'll just say what it is to them if they ask questions, like magic shop, eclectic person works there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be things that you all like if you go.
Shot.
There is-
We're especially down a healer, so some potions might be in order.
There is also the Cryptic Collection, which you would know as an apothecary's shop.
So we can maybe hit up both.
Yeah. All right. So you're going... yeah. So on the way... The shops are on the way to the Cobalt Soul. We'll
All right, let's do that first then. Yeah.
All right. You guys approach the invulnerable Vagrant. 2, which is a literally what you can see. It's like 3 feet wide and like 20 feet tall, almost like a really, really squished brownstone. And there's a like large oak door with a golden doorknob in the middle.
This is gonna be like Gilmore's, where it's bigger on the inside, isn't it?
It better be, because I don't want to walk sideways the whole time. I look like a crab.
I don't know, but this thing looks fancy.
All right. If nobody else goes first, I will. And opens the door.
You open the door, and it does indeed look larger on the inside.
It's smaller
you
on the outside.
It's like a circular room. There are like bits and bobs. There's bubbling cauldrons on the front desk next to an old register. There's a little terrace in the back, almost like a balcony with bookshelves. There are display cases full of many fun things. And here you go.
Many fun things. Explain.
As you're looking around, Austin, what do you go to first? I'll say.
Sorry, give me 30 seconds. Is there anything that looks like tinkery? Like anything that I could like gears, anything that's like kind of like workshop based stuff for like me.
I will say you see some goggles. You see like an entire case full of goggles. That would be the closest thing to what you're looking for. And it's goggles of night. Yeah.
I figured.
But around that, you do see some other things. You see. Let's see. You see a ruby weaved gem. And
Holy shit!
The price tag on that is 5,000 gold. You see a tattoo needle that says Shadowfell brand tattoo. You see what looks like a rosary, which the tattoo is 1,500. You see what looks like a rosary almost that says, it's called like a sanguisuge. I don't know how to actually pronounce that, but here's what that is. And that is also 1,500 gold. You see a Ring of Evasion for 750. A Wand of Wonder for 150. A Belt of Dwarven Kind for 1,200.
I could raise my constitution, or anybody could for that matter.
A Robe of Useful Items for 50 gold. A Helm of Brilliance for 4,500. A Pteranodon figure of wondrous power. It looks like a little tiny kind of blue stone Pteranodon. Essentially, you can use it once a day, and then for 8 hours, it turns into a real Pteranodon. You also see a golden canary figurine made of solid gold. That is 7,500 gold.
A golden canary figurine.
I want it.
What is it?
It turns into a legendary. It's a legendary item. It turns into a canary for an amount of time per day. However, if you're under half HP, you turn into an adult golden dragon. It turns into an adult golden.
Oh, so it's like a Fizzband thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted it, but
the Pteranodon is 1,000 gold. You also see some price tags on books in the back. You see potions. You see a giant, like, it looks like a poster display from like Spencer's in the early 2000s, but it's spell scrolls.
Oh my god.
And stepping out from literally like the carpet rolls back and coming up from like some stairs in the carpet. Hello there.
Why
How
did
can I help you?
Oh my god, you did the voice well. I am Pumat Soul.
Oh,
I-
wow.
I hate-
The
There's a lot
Enchanter
of you.
Pumat Soul.
You made him
Oh,
hot.
aren't you just
I
armed
hate
to the
this.
teeth?
Funny story. There aren't many good art. There isn't a lot of good art of Pumat.
You made him
This
hot.
is Sumat Pole.
Pumat pole, yeah.
Sumat Pole.
Oh, there's a lot of you. Maybe I'll get some backup. Hey, Pumat. And you see another one just walks out.
Yeah, Pumat?
Oh, there's a lot of you. How can I help you? Well, don't all speak at once.
Personally, I'm interested in the Ruby Weave gem based on its description, but I was also curious if you have anything in the way of abjuration enchanted armors, plate mailers, shields, that sort of thing.
Oh no, we all our armor goes to the Cerberus assembly.
And to the Dwendalian Empire, I'm sure. That makes sense.
Yep. We do have some fun things in the back though. And he kind of points towards the bookshelf. And if you're looking for any spells to use, he points to the other thing. And I also have some potions. I'm not the greatest potion guy, mostly an enchanter, but
Well, we'll have a look at your catalog for sure. Especially this fun stuff in the back.
the fun stuff in the back. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of weird books. There's certainly an entire section for Tusklove.
Love it.
There are, however, 6 books priced at 10,000 gold each.
Are they what I think they are,
They
Denny?
exactly what you think they are.
Am I gonna?
Guys, it's in your best interest to help me get the Tome of Leadership for everybody's saving throws.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Tome of Understanding, 10,000 gold. Tome of Clear Thought, 10,000 gold. Tome of Leadership and Influence, 10,000 gold. Manual of Bodily Health, 10,000 gold. Manual of Gainful Exercise, 10,000 gold. Manual of Quickness of Action, 10,000 gold. And as long as I'm going down, while you're considering those, Potion of Storm Giant Strength, 5,000 gold.
Woo.
4 Potions of Greater Healing, 250 each. 2 Potions of Superior Healing, 1,000 each. And 1 Potion of Supreme Healing, 2,500. There is a Filter of Love for 200 gold. There
Gross.
is a Potion of Haste, which is concentrationless haste on yourself, for 1,250.
Oni.
And there is a Potion of Spell Recovery, which is 1d5 plus 4 spell levels. It's basically like an arcane recovery. And if we're going to spell scrolls, the Potion of Spell Recovery is 750. There is a spell scroll of Pumat's Prodigious Palace for 3,500. There's a spell scroll of Heal for 3k, Fizban's Platinum Shield for 3k, Scatter for 3k, Tensor's Transformation for 3k, Destructive Wave for 2,500, Greater Restoration for 2,500, Mass Cure Wounds for 2,500, Aura of Life for 2,000, Aura of Vitality for 1,500, and Beacon of Hope for 1,500.
What's the Pumat's Prestigious Palace?
It's
Is that just a Mordecai?
Yeah, it's Magnificent Mansion.
Got
That's
it.
nice, but so personally, I don't have enough on me unless I start selling items, which I'm willing to do.
We have items we can sell.
Yeah, in order to get that tome of leadership and stuff. But I do want to say, as a party, a long-term investment, the Ruby Weave Gem is a very good idea. Do you mind if I read the description, Denny, or
Go
would
for
you
it,
like
yeah,
to?
You got it.
All right, so while you're holding this gem, it's a legendary item that requires attunement by a spellcaster. You can use it as a spellcasting focus for your spells. It has 3 charges that it regains all expended charges at dawn. When you cast a spell holding this gem, you can expend up to 3 charges to ignore the spell's material components with a gold cost of up to 500 gold pieces per charge expended. That means if somebody's holding this, that's a free raise dead 3 times a day, potentially. But also, when you finish a long rest, choose a spell from any class list. The spell you choose must be of a level you can cast. You know the chosen spell and can cast it with your spell slots of the appropriate level until the end of your next long rest. So for us, Austin, that means we could cast at this level any 4th level spell in the game, and at next level we could cast any 5th level spell in the game. For CJ or for potentially Chan or Kelzador, you know, that's any 9th level spell you have access to. But also, again, ignoring the material cost of up to 1,500 gold a day on spell components. That could be huge.
I also
That's
forgot.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's really good. I also forgot Emerald Pen, which just lets you cast an illusory script at will. It's 150 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Belt of
Fuck.
Dwarven Kind, that's not bad. Colby, if you want necrotic resistance, I believe the Shadowfell brand tattoo allows that. Since you are all about the resistances.
I don't think it did. I think it's advantage on decks and
No, Shadowfell brand is.
Yeah,
you can
you
use your
have-
reaction to have the damage you take. And
Ah,
yes,
okay.
advantage on
Just
stealth
use-
checks.
yeah,
And
you
dark
just
vision.
get
And dark
Shadow
vision.
Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking of the Lifewell tattoo, I think is what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Still. Yeah. If anybody else wants any of those tomes, you know,
Yeah,
that's...
I'm not even close to it. So
I have on my person, let's see, about 7,400. I haven't converted the platinum, so I've got over 7K on my person. But then I also have some magical items. For instance, I've not been attuned for a while to a few things.
I will say, as you guys are talking about selling magical items. Oh, sorry about that, fellas. Only Pumat Prime can take trades, and he's in Zadash.
Understood.
Fuck.
And then another one just like appears. It's not Pumat Prime, but he's hanging out.
How do you guys tell which one is Pumat Prime? Genuine curiosity.
they just like turn their head like I just did. They're like, he
I understand the
usually
basic
wears
concept of-
fancier clothes than us.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I understand the basic concept of simulacrums and the general gist of this, but I was curious on how you guys distinguished OG.
Well, you know, we
I-
don't really. Another one just kind of pops out of nowhere.
Jesus!
Yeah. Well,
A never
I don't know.
ending-
We're all just kind of Pumat, you know.
He definitely just burned a spell slot. Like, every 9th level spell slot that he had went from, okay, I'm going to use this simulacrum to make another simulacrum, and use this simulacrum to make another simulacrum, and
He's
basically
actually
just
got a
created-
special item that allows him to make a multicast simulacrum.
Does he?
granted to him
didn't
by the
remember that.
Dwendalian Empire to enchant more things for them.
I genuinely didn't remember that. So that's good
I
to
didn't
know.
that either.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is effectively just the New World Order minus.
I am tempted. I'm not gonna wake CJ, but like the Ruby Weave Gem is something that I think that they would also be interested in. But I want to put in. Like I said, especially without trade, I do not have enough. But I might call in the favor of a long time ago. I paid for somebody else's unarmed braces of unarmed defense.
Easy, killer. I've paid you back for those. I've given you thousands of gold at this point.
Bubdub, understanding how important this is to Roke for the tome at the very least. Bubdub doesn't need the amount of gold that he has, really. And so he will loan you 3k. He will just give you 3k gold because...
Okay.
Yeah, he has all of the gold that he needs in... What is it? Where the fuck is it? Residuum. He has 900 gold pieces of residuum dust.
All right.
Just under.
So yeah, if I buy that tome, I will end up with 77 gold and 7 platinum, or like 147 gold is what I'm just gonna turn that into real quick, to buy that tome.
Right. Awesome. Oh, big spender here. Hey, Pumat? Yeah, Pumat. Well,
we can always come back for anything else too.
If you, when you're done with that, you can bring it back, and we'll sort of give you 100 gold back as a deposit, if you like.
I will consider that. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Is there anything else that other folks are interested in here? Like, Oni, do you want to get that potion of haste that does not require concentration, for instance?
I was joking about the haste. I mean, it's nice. I could get it.
But there's no downside to this stuff.
Yeah, the potion of haste is concentrationless haste for a minute. It's an action to use.
That's fair. Maybe it's just me. I feel pretty strong already. I don't know. I'll buy the potion. How much is the potion?
Here's the thing. Remember, you guys don't have a real healer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can also buy the health. Yeah.
1250. Sure. Yeah. Okay. She'll buy that.
Oh, thank you.
I have a potion of haste.
I'm sure you'll put it to good use. Can I get you guys?
Kind of gives him like a
else?
nod.
I have this potential thing. If like tomorrow when I talk to CJ, they have 5,000 gold and want to buy something, can I retroactively say that was one of the effects that Lawrence left in his room?
No, Lawrence would have their money in a bag inside their pants, tied to their leg.
Okay, fair enough.
There's not to say that you guys can't come back this way later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because again, that Ruby Weave Gem, you use it enough, it's paid for itself.
Oh yeah, it's real good. The ability to just have a free spell is nuts.
A free spell from any list.
Yeah,
Yeah, if nothing else, I think that's something to come back for eventually.
All right. Hell yeah. What about you, big guy? You look like you could use a
Uh,
potion or two.
Yeah,
You want
probably
those
just snag
goggles
all
of-
his healing potions.
All together, it's 4,500.
4,500.
You described the Supreme being like 1,000 or something,
The
or more than
Supreme was
that.
2,500 because it's 10
Oh, yeah.
plus 20.
Yeah, so just there was 2 graders and 1.
Four graders, 2 superiors, 1 supreme.
Oh, it was 4 graders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just
and
do
it's-
the
Yeah,
graders
and
then.
2 superiors.
Yeah, so 1,000 gold for the 4 graders,
All right.
which is, I think, 44 plus something.
4. 44 plus 4. Yeah. Superior is 8d4 plus 8, and Supreme is the 10d4 plus 20.
Gross how strong that is.
I mean, for 25k. Or for
2,500?
2,500, rather. Yeah.
25k, that's gross.
Yeah, but you could heal a village of people with that stuff. A village of commoners.
When are we gonna do the peasant railgun?
I dare you.
Well, the physics of that aren't gonna work, but yeah.
I know the physics don't work. I was joking.
Yeah.
I like to rage bait Dennis on occasion, if you
Yeah,
couldn't tell.
That's fine. Alright, is there anything else anyone's looking at?
I'm good. I spent my money.
Anybody want a robe of useful items?
Yeah. Or goggles of night? Cough. Oni, cough.
Nah.
Yeah.
How much
I'm just
money
gonna
do you
complain.
have, Oni? I want to hear how much money you have for you to give up this free thing, basically.
I mean, I'm good. She could change her wakelet and have 120 feet of dark vision, magical dark
Yeah.
vision.
That's true.
I'm like,
For how long?
So
and it
all
makes
peer
it
pressure.
interesting not having stuff
very
sometimes, at least for
Very
me.
Yeah, no, very fair. So we've gotten a tome and a bunch of greater healing potions. Is there anything else you guys are looking at?
It's time.
I'm good.
Yeah, if there's nothing there that.
This is more arcane-y than workshop-y,
Yeah.
which is okay. I've had my time. I need to get back to working on the bucket button for a plop.
Copy that. All right. As you guys go to leave, all right. Have a good day. Remember about that
Thank you.
deposit.
Thank you.
Hunter,
Matt.
we'll probably be back.
Roke,
Good to hear.
I'm gonna let you know right now. He's not telling Pumat this, but he has no intention of
Oh yeah,
returning
no.
the.
100 gold is a fucking joke for that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, granted, it doesn't work again for 100 years, but
But also, depending on how this campaign goes and what Roke becomes or where he may end up afterwards, who knows what a century will be in a lifespan. It could be more than he ever sees, or it could be a blink.
right. All right.
Explosions.
Explosions.
Every 100 years, Roke comes back and buys another book.
All right, let me see. Are you guys going to the other store, the apothecary?
Might as well hit it on the way.
Okay. This one has much less fanfare. You walk in. There is a female elf with blonde hair, kind of up in a half ponytail. She introduces herself as Kiona. And she has a bunch of potions. She has 5 normal potions of healing for 50 gold each. Another 4 potions of greater for 250. Another superior for 1,000. She also has an assortment of diamonds.
Ooh.
for sale. A bunch of other random spell components, should any of you be looking for those.
Do they have Kiatum's ointment?
Yes. There will be one of those. I just need to look it up for the price. I actually genuinely almost put that in the invulnerable
Vagrant, but it makes more sense to put in the apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Uncommon, yeah, it would be... It would be 100 gold. 100 gold, and you can roll how many doses it has.
I'll spend 1,000 for the superior
Okay.
healing.
Sounds good. She also has a bunch of other stuff. I just generated the shop. She has a potion of Frost Giant Strength, another potion of Storm Giant Strength. She has a potion of Heroism. She has a potion of Fire Breath, potion of Growth, and a potion.
There you
of
go, Tor.
Psychic
Get the
Resistance.
growth one.
Sorry,
Actually,
Albert.
get that one.
Just knocking at my door.
No worries. Go ahead and roll me 1d4 plus 1, Dev.
Okay. 4 plus 1. I didn't roll.
You're good. I was just waiting.
Jesus.
I'm not giving you one with 2 fucking uses.
Should I just roll again, or
Gotcha.
just...
It's got.
Oh, you get one with
uses.
5.
All 5 uses. It's 100 gold. It's an action for 2d8 plus 2. And
That is
you,
sick.
You lose poisons and any diseases, which doesn't matter for you, but could matter for other people.
Yeah, guys, that's better than a single healing potion. That's better than like 5 healing potions, and it's only 100 gold. That is a really good buy.
Yeah, that's well, yeah. The money difference is because you can only use it as an action, and
Instead of a bonus action.
yeah, and it's an uncommon item. Did anybody have any interest in any of the other potions?
Unless you have a list, I only heard the psychic resistance one, which is my bad.
Frost Giant Strength, another Storm Giant Strength. I genuinely forgot. I rolled
5
Don John a few
five normal
times.
healings.
Yeah, 5 normal healings.
Yeah,
Fire
there's a
breath,
growth one.
Growth.
Is the growth like a permanent growth, or?
No, it's just the enlarge portion of enlarge.
Gotcha.
It's just a tumor.
Yeah.
It's
You drink it, you get tumors.
Wait, so is it possible?
I've done nothing but teleport bread for the past 3 days.
If Tor rages, takes that potion, and then Bub Dub does the thing also?
You can
Or
only have
does it
one
cancel?
growth effect at a time. And by that I mean
Okay, I was just
you
wondering.
can't like drink the potion and cast a spell, but you can.
Okay.
Tor can get big and then drink the potion or cast a spell.
Yeah, drink that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
The
wondering.
normals are what, like 25,
They're
50 gold,
50.
something like that. Yeah, might as well grab those too. Pass out between everybody.
And then I think I brought it up before, but especially now that we don't have like a full-time healer, I would like to introduce the it's an act. If you drink a healing potion with an action, you don't have to roll. It's just full. And then if you bonus action, you roll.
Got it. Yeah, if nobody else is gonna take the ointment, even though I'm now in the at 147 gold.
Oh,
I'll end
I
up
already
spending...
thought. I already thought you bought the ointment. That's
No. I haven't yet
Gotcha.
because I've got 147. If you want to go ahead and buy it, because like I said, I can't get diseased. I already can heal myself to some extent.
yeah. I'll throw 100 gold at it so that we can buy that.
For sure.
Sounds good.
I'll just go take that off, and then I have tons of healing potions and stuff to pass out for everyone.
Hell yeah.
If
Albert, you're pressing so many buttons and it's making my screen flicker.
I have
my
6 regular healing potions, the 4 potions of greater, and then 1 ointment, so we can all split that. I figure having a bunch of normies is great for just picking somebody up.
Yeah. It's always good to have, and like have as an emergency supply.
Yeah, and a normal potion goes so much further on me because it.
So long as you get back up.
Yeah. But
If you want,
anyways,
Oni could hold on to some of the potions for that you specifically for Tor. I figured Oni would probably be at least somewhere around melee.
How
Yeah.
generous.
Tor ends up going down.
He
you
can
know.
at least
Yeah.
throw you to the potions if nothing else.
I'll probably I'll give you only 1 greater and 2 normals.
Okay.
3. And then we probably all need to have at least normal if you don't already.
I think I have a couple of potions on my person. I had to refresh my page after Albert, so my inventory's reloading right now.
I also already have a potion of growth. If you were interested in that, Oni.
Oh no, not at all.
So,
Not at all. Potion of healing. There we go. Got 2 of those bad boys.
I know y'all have healing abilities, but it just
Sometimes it's good to,
have a
well,
potion.
if you're unconscious, somebody can run up and grab the thing that's on your belt. Yeah, I have
Exactly.
3 potions of healing on my person.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So if I'm ever down, there's, something to grab.
Gotcha.
Bubbed Up
Austin,
has
do you need a
healings.
potion? I know,
Bubbed
but
Up
do you
has
want
the...
to?
I think I have 1 greater on me. Give me a sec.
Just in case, because also you can use them as a bonus action. So
Yeah.
I have a potion of healing.
Danny already told me if he downs Oni that he's killing Oni, so.
That was a joke. Although, like, in meaningful fights with meaningful NPCs, they will go for kill shots, so.
Yeah, they'll counterspell that Revivify or that Cure Wounds or, hey, you're not going to get saving throws because this is a Disintegrate spell.
I'd take a greater healing potion, but I do have my spell. Oh, I have. Who has my spell storing item? I gave it to Tor, right?
what?
I gave a spell storing item. I stored Cure Wounds in something, and I don't remember who has it.
I didn't make note of it, so I don't know.
You would have
It was
had
either
you make a
Adelaide
new
or
one every
Lawrence.
long rest. So
Oh, fair.
the last one was at the temple, so then, it doesn't work the next day. It's whatever you've decided and made.
Oh, I'm just putting same thing over and over again, especially now. Cure Wounds 2nd level. I'm just gonna give it the rock treatment. Is it 1st level? I thought I could do 2nd level too.
You can store second or first level spells, but only at their base
Oh,
level
only at the
was
level. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It may be good to have that on. I mean, I'll take it if you're passing it out to people, but Oni may be also a good
I was about to say,
candidate
it might be,
because Oni can get to everybody
yeah, I might do
in case
that.
of emergency.
I'll take the necklace that I have.
Not voluntelling Oni, but you can reject it.
Quick
What
housekeeping.
was it?
They want to give you the item that you can cast Cure Wounds like 10 times from.
Oh,
12
times.
at this point.
12
Hell
times.
yeah. Okay. Housekeeping. Art. I know you're gone next week. Are you also gone the 21st?
I am gone till the 27th.
Okay.
We've also decided earlier this week that I'm going with Art.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
A book
Oh
buff
yeah,
light.
true.
Deal.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Well then, let's knock out this Cobalt Soul stuff real fast.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about just dropping it, but we can cruise to the Cobalt Soul. Because Oni's gonna be here.
Oh, and that's where Oni's gonna stay.
I
For
mean,
2 weeks.
you can still go wherever, but
Yeah, I'm kidding.
no, you're good. All right, walking into the Cobalt Soul, you enter this beautiful cerulean building, and you see a different porter comes up, and he's a little kind of pot-bellied halfling, and he asks how he can help you.
Right. Good morning? Still morning? Afternoon?
It's probably afternoon by now, but not by much.
Good afternoon. I'm Oni Shirai, member. She kind of just shows. I sent a message last night about possibly coming here with a few. And she kind of gestures. People.
I'm
and-
sorry, it's the first I've heard of it.
That's what a
Mm,
persuasion 7 gets you.
right. Well,
What can I do you for?
is it possible someone is here that we could have a conversation with, more specifically in regards to certain individuals in the city? It's of dire importance.
They you are a higher rank than them, so I think they do go and fetch. I forgot the ranks of the fucking Cobalt Soul. Not an expositor.
Oh
but,
my
like,
gosh.
somebody.
Archivist?
What's up?
Archivist.
Yeah, an archivist. Maybe. Hang on.
By the way, my computer is plugged in, but the thing is like fading out, and it's saying that I have limited battery left.
Oh
So-
no.
That's no
Yeah.
es bueno.
Yes, archivist. I just had to make sure. They bring an archivist up. They are an older elven man, wearing the robes of the Cobalt Soul. How can I help you? What would you wish to speak of?
Right, so what the hell? Why is this? What is going on, Mike? My computer was also acting weird just now. But
Technology.
we're fine. We're all good.
It's
We're
rebelling.
good. So these folks that are with me, they are adventurers that are specifically trying to deal with the problem. this one here may be able to enlighten you a bit more exactly what we are requiring, if you don't mind. When she said this one here, she gestured to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're dealing with a pre-calamity entity of great power and magnitude. A conspiracy that is within the Dwendalian Empire and expands beyond it. And I'm not sure how much I should be saying to you about the specifics of it, but I can assure you it's of enough importance that there has been a member of the Cerberus Assembly or two tangentially connected, and the fate of many depend upon it. He tries to say all this because, again, this is like the doorman, and he's heard of like problems with the Cobalt Soul where like some of the people inside are not all. There's been corruption within the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah.
Just as there's been in
Right.
churches. So he's
So
not saying everything to this person. The same way
it's
that
funny
Oni
you
didn't
said
want to
that.
say something. Yeah.
It's funny you said that because Oni was about to say, to be honest, I thought you were going to name a different problem, not that one specifically. but yeah.
Well, you meant a local problem.
That's what she meant. She's kind of just like, okay.
Yeah, also a political figure by the name of Trent Perkins and his dealings subsequently do have ramifications into something larger.
Let's start with this Trent Perkins. The other stuff seems a bit above my pay grade.
That's why I maintained a vague explanation, but sure, Perkins we can handle.
They nod. What is he a danger to the Empire?
Most likely, we have reason to believe so. His ties into a larger conspiracy, his shady business dealings. In fact, 3 of us assembled here were falsely accused and imprisoned at his behest. Also, I think the Cobalt Soul would be interested to know that he's been in a pre-calamity city with Frederick Dwindle.
Their eyes just go large. I don't believe the prince has been to Malayasmere or Aor.
It's neither of those.
They look very out of their depth. I'm not even going to have you roll.
Yeah.
They are going to... I mean, I guess they'll just, like, kind of shake it off. Well, based on the endorsement of you by this monk, we shall look into their dealings. And is there a place we can reach you to get back to you?
We've been staying at the Dragon Skull Inn, but if you think it'd be more prudent for us to stay somewhere else, we're open to suggestions. One other question, because it's always good to get multiple opinions. Since your institution keeps tabs on various political figures and persons of influence in the city, Cardinal Oscar of the Chantry of the Dawn and the Faith of the Dawnfather, how is his standing and reputation?
Immaculate.
That's good to know. But yes, we would like to speak to somebody who might be more privy to greater issues or when they are available. Not that your help is unappreciated, but... Oh, there's someone else who can potentially vouch for us. Expositor Nymira has made personal contact with us. And is aware of our endeavors.
I am not personally aware of Expositor Nymira. However, we will certainly run it up the chain. Also, it's
Nymeria,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I was
don't worry, I'm not going to monkey's paw you on that. But they will certainly run it up the chain and get back to you at this inn. Unfortunately, the High Curator and curators are at a meeting in Vasselheim about what I believe is a similar issue to what you're describing.
That's actually good to hear. Is there any expectation as to when they will return?
Hopefully within a couple weeks. It is
We will not be staying at the tavern that long.
understood. How can I reach you?
every night I plan to come back here and stop by.
Are we staying in the city for 2 weeks?
So as long as we end up staying here, I'm going to come back just to check on
The
things.
Kobold Soul has... Sorry. The Kobold Soul, you have arcane practitioners who can reach out magically.
Yes, but they must know the person. Can you give us a token, something we can link to you magically? Nothing that will actually link to you, but something they can use to get a hold of you.
Oni's gonna hand him an Oni doll.
He takes it. This will work.
But
Does
I
he seem
do
expectant
plan on
for another? Or no, never mind.
I do plan on stopping by it in the evening anyway, though.
That is good to hear. Our doors are always open for a monk of our own.
And then we have access to the archives to do our own research in the meantime.
You will have access to any of the archives that come with the rank of monk.
We need to look into binding spells and the forms of magic circles and things that dominate the mind, based on what I saw. Also, previously you guys were looking into Asimar, but I don't know if that's still an interest of yours.
They say, I am not certain which books they allow which ranks to access, but if those are within the rank of monk, then you are more than welcome to look those up here.
I pat on my newly purchased tome and said, I have my own reading to do as well, though.
You have a lot of reading to do.
Yeah, 48 hours over 6 days.
Yep.
I might as well
Sorry, if you
get
don't-
on that.
if you don't mind, I don't remember what is your name. I don't know if he actually said his name.
He did
Maybe
not,
he did.
because I have not opened the generator yet.
Oops.
I am. All these names fucking suck.
Terrible name.
Not everyone has a cool name.
I know, I know.
What species is this individual?
Elf.
Hang on.
I am. There we are. Archivist Syntharian.
What was it? Syntharian? Oh, you're
Syntharian,
okay.
yeah. He plays a mean, like, 80s synthwave keyboard.
Yeah, he's just a member of the
Do I get the impression that it would be better to try to read this book here or actually at the Chantry of the Dawn?
Book's a book. I don't think it matters, honestly.
Okay.
I think you'd have there's less public foot traffic here. If you're worried
There
about
is,
that.
but would I be allowed to stay overnight is really the question in either location, do I think?
Probably
Probably
not.
the temple.
Probably not either.
Probably
Oh,
not
damn.
either.
I thought the temple would have been like, open to all.
No, they got
Except
business
after
hours.
5 p.m.
They got business hours. They just go to like 10:30.
Right.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could potentially persuade them to allow it, but if we don't want to do that, that's
you
fine.
can certainly try, and that's something we'll get you next week. But
Gotcha.
or not next week, the week after, because we're on a break week next week. But
Okay, that's probably for the best anyways.
yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, is there anything else you guys would like to get set up here with the Cobalt Soul? I know it wasn't super revealing or helpful, but there are things moving in the background.
Is there any sort of thing you want to look up? Like, hey, maybe the history of Piermont or something. Learn about your lost lady love.
Dude, you have to repeat that.
Do you want to look up the history of Piermont pre-calamity to learn more about the culture of your lost lady love, or if you want to learn more about
I don't think they're gonna have pre-calamity
And that's
Piermont
something.
stuff.
That's something we could figure out when we get back as well.
Yeah.
Because that would take time, and it's almost midnight.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying like stuff to look for,
Yeah.
like for you to think about for next time, that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
I mean, like
think-
I've already said my piece.
I
Go
think
ahead.
the only thing Oni would do, well, she'd probably be done with the Cobalt Soul for now.
Yeah.
I think she sees Tor is in a bit of a rut.
Eating his feelings.
So, is there a spot I don't know why she feels like Tor would be into this. Is there a spot in town where people could fish? They don't even really have to fish to catch anything, but just like, people put it's almost like pretend fishing almost.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like any real city.
Probably
fishing.
not.
There's probably a bunch of
Oh,
catfish.
okay.
There's a river that runs through the city. It's not on the map or anything, but it's been established on a couple of the battle maps that I popped up so far. But there's a river that kind of runs and snakes through the city. You could fish there. It's like it's similar to like a river that's in a modern city where it's almost like a canal. The sides are cobblestone. The bottom is still dirt, but it's or dirt and rocks, normal river shit. But there is like wildlife that runs through it. You could fish there.
Okay. I think like I'm not sure where Roke is reading a book or like if Bubbed Up, like what exactly Bubbed Up is doing. But Oni would probably just say, I need to have a conversation with Tor. It's a private one, if you don't mind.
As soon as Adelaide moves on, now Oni wants a private conversation with Tor. I see how it is.
Hey, it's better with Tor than with Lawrence because then we never see Oni again.
Damn.
It's okay. Tor already started dating somebody who was married. Now that he's in a committed relationship, somebody's interested.
Oh,
It's just fishing, guys.
Bubbed up
But-
will walk away and be like, I understand. And he'll go he'll ask the archivist if there's any book on Grung culture and stuff like that from this area or anything like that.
To see if we're like the British people looking at Native Americans.
Yeah, pretty much.
The noble savage. No. Yeah, and for reading, actually, I think I would try to find the point of highest elevation, especially if it is outdoors, that I can. Whether or not it's someplace I'm supposed to be, or not.
Rexentrum is the flattest place in the world.
But there are buildings.
It's so flat.
There are buildings. I mean, you can't get to the palace.
No, I'm not trying that.
The other tall bit would be the Chantry of the Dawn. That's that.
If I can get atop that, even if only by writing Tempest, that's what I would like to do.
You can get to where you saw the cardinal just by like going upstairs and shit. It's pretty
The bell
open
tower.
during the day.
Gotcha.
If you wanted to go higher, you could use Tempest, but I would say it would cause quite a stir.
I will, for the time being, at least during the day, only just go high up in the bell tower.
Okay.
And if something should start happening to me, there is a bell to ring. So.
Very, very true.
And I let everybody know my whereabouts before I head off.
Hell yeah.
In fact, I'll keep Tempest stabled at the inn or just nearby because I do have a telepathic connection with him.
Okay.
So if something does go wrong, I'm not anticipating it too, but just Tempest can potentially let others know and lead to me.
Hell yeah.
That's the paranoid tinfoil hat wearing rogue talking.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Alright. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, all I was gonna say was, I don't know how Thor would have reacted if Oni ended up taking out what looked like fishing sticks, like led him to like a river and took out fishing sticks and just like handed him one.
Go ahead.
No, there you go.
Tor has fish because he came down the river from Uthadurn and stuff, so he'd probably just look at Oni and just grab the fishing rod and I don't know. You know how like when you like just have a silent conversation for a second, or you just understand what's happening, and just probably
Right.
grab a seat and fish. Have a line in the water and just sit there.
Yeah,
Unless-
and Oni would probably be quiet too, and do the same thing. Because I think she understands that he kind of misses he misses somebody. So.
Almost like that, yeah.
That's him about to throw Oni again.
Yeah.
No, he's like, no.
need to ask first. Awesome.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, we do have a break week next week because I'm going to be on call and I cannot guarantee that I'll be available. So I've opened the RP chat up for the week. If you guys want to play these threads out, feel free. If not, don't worry about it. It's available.
Nice.
Remember, we're making a wildly inaccurate recap for our
Yes.
absentee. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Go nuts, whoever does
The
it.
boys went to the Rexington brothel.
Hell yes.
Oni had a leg cut off.
Ah!
Like, what?
They found who kidnapped. They beat the shit out of us.
Martel showed up. Yeah.
Cartel. That's kidnapped.
Damn.
But yeah. Other than that, see you guys outside of art on the 21st. And we will reconvene then.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.